Welcome to DWBIADDA channel. Please subscribe for latest training videos.
Hi, welcome to DWBIADDA tutorial. Today we are going to discuss about the angular roots. So what are angular roots? So angular roots are basically a routing mechanism within the angular. So in roots uh, we fix that which URL path is going to denote to which component. So here we have a constant variable approach. To make this roots working, we need this router module to be imported from the Angular router module. If this module is not installed, then what you need to do, I'll just type it here, npm install, and then the name of the module, which is this, and this will go here and -hyphen save. Well, this command you need to run on the command prompt here. After the successful installation of this module, you need to import router module and routes from this module. So here you need to define this router module in import section as an router module for route app routes. App routes will be a variable and use hash true. Now this is just a debugging purpose right now. Just you can ignore this. So here the main mechanism goes here. So this variable has all the routing information. So path is basically anything after this slash abc, anything after this slash is the path which we are defining here. Say for example, let's run this project. So this project is already running. So here we have defined some of the paths. We have declared their components, and we have declared their titles of the page. So this is the project which is up and running. So here if we see on typing home after the URL, it will stay as home component. But if we type about here, it will shift to the about component. If I go here and type about and hit enter, so it's not the about. I have changed the code a little bit. So it's the first path now and the second. So first path is denoting to the first component and second path is denoting to the second component. So I'm going to type first here, hit enter. It is the same page as we were seeing before. Why? Because if there is no path configured, we are calling the first component. And if there is a first path configured, and we are calling the first component again. But if the second path is there in top URL bar, second component should be called. So what we will write? We will write here second component. Hit enter. So this is the another page. You can see the look and feel of this page is different. It's not the same which has been loaded before. So this is the basic routing. So what else we got? First component, second component, and title. So you can the page title of this page will be set according to we have set over there. Another thing, so this is the basic routines which happens with, which should be there in all of the modules. But one thing is noticeable here is this root. So root is basically a root is the part of Angular router module. So we have imported that Angular router module from the root folder, and we are using that to declare this constant, and after this constant has been properly configured, it has been passed to this configuration. So what we will do, what we can do, we can go to command prompt and we can type an ng generate component, any component name abc, hit enter. That component will be generated. After this, we need to import that component within app.module.ts, something like this or this. First component, second component, that may be third component or ABC component, whatever. Then we need to declare that component within the app module ng module, app.module.ts file in ng module configuration. Then after this, in the path section, we can use it. So what we will do, we will copy this second component line. This way I use comma here. Hit enter. I am using here path another. So this second component, whichever component you will generate, that will be this second component keyword will be changed by that component name keyword, and then we will save this project. So this has been already passed, so it will be automatically gets configured with the router module. So here you can just type another. Sorry, first we will type first so that you can see the change, and here we will type another. And you see the second component has been loaded. So this is how we use Angular roots, and they are very important. Without this, none of the Angular project will work. So after this, we are going to discuss about one very important concept, that is material Angular. If you go here and type it material Angular and hit enter, you will see material.angular.io. There is a one side. If you hit it, you will get. So this is material Angular. It is a very important library of Angular. What it includes, if you click on the component section, you see there is autocomplete, checkboxes, date picker, form fields, inputs, radio buttons, select, slider, toggle, and there are menus available, toolbars available, and there are other certain type of layout, divider, expansion panel, buttons. These are all available still. So what you need to do, say for example, you want to use a checkbox, or say for example, you want to use a date picker. So here you will see one example how this date picker looks like, and you can use this within your project by using this API. So API includes all the configuration and code, sample codes, which you need to include within your project. So in the next tutorial, we will attach this material Angular to the project and will use its components. So stay tuned.